What's going on, peeps? It's Wrath here, hanging out today, playing some Idle Heroes. Want to thank you guys so much for coming out with me today. If you liked the video, don't forget, smash that thumbs up button to show your support. If you haven't already, don't forget to subscribe as well. Alright guys, we're here today on the official server to talk about the new events. Seasonal did start, so we'll probably do that tomorrow, probably-ish, get some seasonal videos up. But for right now, it's all about the new events, right? So, let's talk about them. Let's talk about the new events. So first up, if you're on official servers, there are some value packs. And I'm not going to lie, I don't really consider these value packs. The best one's going to be super chips, which, like I've said before, on official servers, super chips really aren't that super. They're okay. You can get heroes from them. They're not a super reliable source of heroes, so The profit badges, or what are they called? Challenge badge. I always call them profit badges. I don't know why. Challenge badges. They're okay, but like I said, if you don't have like an amazing damage dealing team, like you're a whale with a Sigmund, a Heartwatcher, Cruz, Walter, everything you need to smash through these bosses, you're probably not going to place high enough that those challenge badges are going to matter. Okay? And when I say that, if you look at the rankings, there's already people with like, what was that, 13 billion points? That's insane, because you're not battling just your own server. You're also battling, I think it's a total of 10 servers you fight against for top prizes. And the top prizes, while they are good, only the top 3 get the exclusive orange, and only, what is it, the top 10? 11 to 15, only top 15 players are going to get an orange artifact. The rest of you guys get the red artifacts, and if you don't make it to the top 50, you don't even get an artifact. So it's a really big waste if you're not one of the guaranteed top 50 in the battle to even waste your time buying them. Like I said, it's just not going to be worth it for you. But anyway, so we got broken spaces going on. If you're a veteran, you already know all about this. It's not really a super amazing event. It's fun, it gives you some resources, but it's not really a place for anyone other than whales to actually rank in. As for new players, if you guys don't know, there are 3 different bosses here. The green is going to be for gold, red is going to be magic dust, which you use to upgrade your hero's treasures, and the purple one over here at the end, the light dark union, that's going to be your monster materials, monster blood, and chaos stones, I think that's what they're called. If you're a new player, don't even worry about the other 2. The last 2, just stick with the green one. Take the gold. It's the best bet for you. Just farm the gold one your entire time. Usually, I'll kill each boss once because I can, and it doesn't take a lot of my challenge badges to do that. And then I'll just focus in gold because gold is super important, and I use it for everything. So that's usually how I do it. If you're going for points, you probably want to farm either the red or the purple because they don't have crowd control on their high-end bosses. When they get like a little 400, 450, they don't have crowd control, so you do more damage. That's kind of the idea there. But anyways, that's the broken spaces. It's not like a super crazy important event. It's just something that comes around. I wish they had better rewards. That's what I would say. They definitely need better rewards when you're fighting against 10 servers, but whatevs. Not a huge deal. The Militants event is going on. Hot! If you're a new player, this is great news for you. This is one of the easiest events that you'll be able to complete. You'll probably complete this event before you complete any other events in the game. It's very easy. It requires a total of 300 arena tickets to complete if you don't lose any. Okay, if you lose some battles, it'll take a little bit more. I like to have about 400, just because that's the number I like to keep in my stash. But anyways, if you are a new player and you've got at least 225 tickets, I would probably say push a little more than that because 225 is the bare minimum. Skip the Crystal Crown League. Don't waste any arena tickets here and go straight into the Trial of the Champion when it comes out. The reason for it is you're going to get twice as many gems. You get 2,000 gems instead of 1,000. You get profit orbs instead of super chips, which are far better, and you're going to get the hero, the 5-star queen. So, is Queen God tier? I don't know. Some people say she is. I'd say she's a mid-tier hero. She's pretty good. She's got a lot of uses. She's pretty well-rounded. But I don't think she's going to be like, you must have her kind of thing. All right, the avatar, if you complete the entire event, it looks like a hand grabbing an arena ticket. Not a bad-looking avatar, I guess. But obviously, if you're a veteran, you've definitely got the arena tickets to complete the whole event. It's really easy to get them. The exclusive red artifacts probably the shining point of the Crystal Crown part. Super chips, like I said, they're okay. The 1,000 gems, of course, is fantastic. But it's mainly about that exclusive red artifact. Those are pretty handy, especially if you're not getting a lot of oranges or exclusive oranges, which in official servers, those do not come around very often. But like I said, Trial of the Champion is where you want to finish first. If you've got your tickets left over as a new player, then go back and complete the Crystal Crown League. But definitely get Trial of the Champion out of the way first is the most important. The most gems, the Prophet Orbs, the hero. That's the way to go. So we'll talk a little bit about Queen here while we're out, while we're on the subject of Queen, because she's a reward. She's not a bad debuffing unit with reduction to crit and crit damage on enemies she attacks with her special skill, which can be handy in PvP situations, especially when people build like crit-based heroes like Karim or even Vesa. She can be a little handy in dealing with those heroes and making sure they don't nuke your team. That is handy. She has a 100% counterattack, I think, even at 6 stars, which means early on in PvE, when you're fighting bosses, having her in your 1 slot if you don't have a Sigmund can be pretty nice. She's going to counterattack every time she's hit. She doesn't have any damage over time until 10 stars, so she won't do a crazy amount of damage, but she's not going to be a terrible hero for your 1 slot if you build her kind of tanky. So she's alright. At 10 star, I haven't built a 10 star. I've used some 10 star queens in like my friends' battles, and they seem to do okay in PvE damage, kind of a middling hero, not really like a top tier. This is going to smash the face off bosses that I've seen, but I don't know what their tech or gear was or anything like that, so I can't say 100% sure, but I feel like she's more of a mid-tier hero there. Same for PvP. There's definitely better heroes for your 1 slot than Queen. There's better heroes for your backline than Queen. But she's still going to be pretty good. She's not a bad hero to build. And if nothing else, take her to 9 star, feed her off later if you want to. There you go, guys. That's the Queen. Moving down, the Heroic Miracle. If you're a new player, this one's not going to be something you're going to complete most likely because of the light and dark heroes. Especially if you're new, you probably don't have a lot of 5-star heroes in general just sitting around in your bag, or 5-star shards you haven't already collected. It's a mistake a lot of new players make. As soon as they get 5 stars in their bag, or they get 5 stars 5-star shards at all, they go ahead and open them up as soon as they can because they're saying, hey, this is an improvement to my team, I need it now. I recommend you don't do that, even as a new player. Yes, it's going to boost your team a little bit at the time, so you'll be a little bit stronger right off the bat, but when this event comes around, if you've already got all your 5-star heroes out of your bag and opened all your shards, you're not going to get this orange gear or these heroic scrolls. The orange gear is fantastic for new players. It's a huge improvement over anything else you're going to have. So saving those 5-star heroes in your bag is definitely ideal. And if you can, fuse up some heroes to get this finished. Because fusing up, I would say, it's nice in the fusion... It's nice in the fusion event, for sure, to have, to get that purple dust and the golden stuff. But I would say as a new player, it's more important to fuse during Heroic Miracle to get your gear early and get those heroic scrolls. That's just my opinion. That's how I would do it as a new player. I'd rather fuse during Heroic Miracle than fuse during fusion events because the rewards are a little bit better, in my opinion, starting out in the Heroic Miracle. All right, so if you're a veteran returning player, you already know how to do this. You've got your light and dark heroes saved back in your bag, and if you don't, you've already got fusion material waiting to fuse up a light or a dark that you're missing. It's kind of what you do. The reward for completing all 6 of these is going to be Valentino. He's a pretty solid hero, especially in PvP. He's actually kind of a menace in PvP because he gives your entire team a chance to crowd control, which is really annoying. Not to mention he has a massive amount of reduced damage at 10 star. If you run a reduced damage artifact on him, you can main tank with Valentino very effectively. I've seen it done. It's not a bad strategy. But when it comes to boss damage, he's kind of a middling hero again. He doesn't do an amazing amount of damage because he's not built for it. He's not like has no damage over time or anything. But because his active skill or his passive skill procs on every hero that attacks when they do their active skill, he does actually build up a decent amount of damage. I used an 8-star, I believe, in a seasonal, and he wasn't bad even at 8 stars. So I assume a 10-star Valentino can do pretty well in PvE content with damage dealing. He's obviously not going to stun anybody, so that's kind of whatever. But he also can't be stunned, which is nice. But things like the Tower of Oblivion, he's fantastic for. Brave Trial, he's absolutely great there as well. Just not an all-around fantastic boss damager, but he'll work really well in PvP. So he's one of those heroes, if you're going in mage tech, he's probably one of the best mages. You're going to want to pick him up for absolutely sure. So there you go, guys. There's your events. Pretty simple. I kind of wanted to change it up a little bit this time and do like a new player / hero analysis just kind of in the new events thing. So if you're new and you don't really know about the game that much yet, you'll learn a little bit from it at the same time as seeing what's going on. So there you go, guys. That's kind of what we're going to talk about today. Just the new events. how to complete them. If you're new, what you should be focusing on. If you're a returning veteran, you already know all about it, then just you're just watching it to help me because you're a nice person. But I think that's gonna be it. I think we got plenty stuff to do this event. I've got a couple of 5 stars in shard form. Not many. I didn't get a lot this time, but I've got a lot in my bag. I've got a lot in my bag. The only thing I'm really missing right now is another dark hero. I think I've got enough to fuse up. I hope. 1, 2, 3. Yeah. No, I'm missing one dark 4-star, but that's all right because in my bag, as you see, I can summon one out. So I'm ready to finish this entire event. I've got plenty of light heroes saved back to get the next couple of those finished. I've got all the Abyss. I've only got one Abyss, I lied. But we'll make it happen, trust me. I do this for a living. Anyways, we'll get the Heroic Miracle knocked out for sure. Absolutely do not want to miss Trial of Champion this time. It ends in 52 hours, so I'm going to have to make sure to hit that up tonight or tomorrow. I usually like to kind of hug my event till the end in the Trial of Champion and the Crystal Crown, mainly because if you end really high in the rankings, you get better loot because you ranked higher at the end, you know what I'm saying? So that's kind of what I like to do. Last time I played it a little bit too late, and I actually got on after the reset, and I was so upset because I missed it by like 5 minutes. So this time, making sure it doesn't happen, all right? Make sure it doesn't happen. If you're waiting until the end, don't wait till the absolute end. That's not a good idea. But there we go, guys. That's the new events. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, don't forget, smash that thumbs up button and show your support. If you haven't already, don't forget to subscribe as well. And tell your friends about it because that definitely helps me out a lot. And I will see you guys in the next one.